going on, Jeff? Can you hear me? Hello, guys. Say, Victor, how's the voice? Can you hear it okay? We'll get Dave in here in a little bit. I can have up to 5 guests if you want to join this link here. Jump on the show. Thought we'd hang out a while. Say, Mark Z. Not going to get too crazy with all this. Finally got my 3D plane all glued together last night. Dave, he's lost. He's messing with me on Facebook. Hello, Edward and Gloria in Tennessee. Down south people. What about them Tennessee Titans? I got to rub that in a little bit. I'm from Tennessee. Anybody wants to join the stream, I can have up to 5 people in here. 5 guests, I believe. This is a new type of streaming. You don't have to go through OBS. You don't have to use Zoom. It's a different format than a lot of guys use. I'm trying to get Nightbot to work in this stream, but I probably have to wind up doing it through YouTube. I'm watching the chat through. Let me see if I can find a live stream on my channel. Here it is. Jeff, gonna make some moderators in here, guys. Nightbot. Let me see what David's saying. I get messages. Dave, he's lost. He's still sending me messages through Facebook trying to get over here. I was going to try to add a few guests tonight. I'm working on this. This is behind me is a foam board 540 Edge that I made last winter. And I just finished gluing wings and fuselage in it all together last night. I'll be adding a motor to it. I got a big 480 motor. It's probably about a 50 can that goes in it. It's a real big motor. We'll run a 45 ESC with 4 9 micro or 9-gram servos. I got to looking for my control horns. I found them, but the linkage I've bought is not going to work with these kind of horns I'm wanting to use. So I might have to go back drawing board on the linkage or steal them from another plane. This plane design is designed for one servo to work both ailerons, and I've decided I'm going to put 2 servos in. So it being a 45-inch wing, I'm not going to work that servo to death. Yes, Reckham Roy, I'm live, brother. Here's Aaron Marshall. I'm going to add him to the show. Hi, Mr. Dave. You finally made it.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Not much. Just chilling, talking.
Who we talking to? I can't see nothing.
You can't see chat?
Well, if I open the chat, it like covers up the whole screen. And I want to be able to see all of our beautiful faces.
I don't know if I can bring it over or pop it out. I've only used this twice, so.
What is this streaming over?
It's called StreamYard. It's straight. You can open it up in StreamYard. You're live, and go. It'll connect to YouTube automatically for you.
Oh, right on.
This is no OBS, no Zoom. I can have up to 5 guests in the room, but I'm not really sure how to pop. Unless I can do this in, maybe I can pop it out in my regular.
Are you streaming it to your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's live on my channel right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're live.
Sucker.
Yep. This is basically a test run. See how things is running. Let me see if I can pop this out and maybe paste it in here.
Oh, there we go. I can see him. Just when I bring up the live chat, I just can't see what's going on anymore, but I guess I don't need to. I can kind of see how I'm framed, behind the comment, so that's cool.
Well, I can, let me see. No.
No, it's cool, man. I got the chat up now.
Have you got it up?
Yeah.
Is it okay like this?
Yeah, this is fine.
I don't see what you see under your screen as a guest. I've got some things here going on.
Yep, Mark, at the time I was outside and it was dark.
Troy, this is going to be my 540 Edge. I'm going to finish. Finally got the fuselage glued together last night. I got to add a motor and electronics. Maybe I can fly it in the house, hover it one of these days. About tearing out the ceiling fan.
Yep. I wanted to show this off a little bit.
Oh, that's Roy's.
This is Roy's receiver, folks. The AR636 is going to go in his free wing, his flight line, Old Crow P-51.
There you go, Roy.
We're going to have some fun with this thing.
You seen it first on my show.
I sent him a picture of it earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, I make good on my prize winnings.
I heard that. I can't never win nothing.
It was, it's all luck.
I sent Michael the link. I don't know where he's at. I don't believe he is in Westwood show tonight.
Michael Rajka. Yeah, he was in there for a little bit.
Was he?
Yeah.
I hit him up on Facebook. You come in. I haven't heard back from him.
Wayne Lee, what's going on? Yeah, RC Flyby. That is the AR636 receiver from Spectrum. It's the one they put in all of their bind and fly models, and apparently it's very elusive to the non-tech people. So I'm going to be using the one that I got from Roy, brand new in the box, and we are going to program that guy for. We're going to program it with safe and a panic button and gyro and all that fun stuff, man. So Roy will be good to go. Yeah, they're awesome receivers. They're awesome receivers if you can get past the idea of programming them, you know, they're not the easiest thing in the world, but I love them, man. I think they're awesome.
Anybody wants to join the stream, just hit that link in the chat and pop in and I add you in.
Yep. So the only issue with Roy's receiver is because I don't physically have his airplane here, there's going to be a few things that he's going to need to do on his end. And hopefully there's some folks up in his area that can help him out with that if he's not the most technical guy, but I think he can handle it. Yeah, Jeff, those 9 channels with AS3X are pretty awesome too. The only issue with those is you can't add safe to the 9 channels. You can only add safe and the panic button to the 6 channel. Yep. Now, if all you've got is the phone app with an AR636, there are some limitations, and that's what the series of videos that I'm going to make is going to cover is, with the phone app only, it is AS3X gyro only, and with the app and a second application that was developed by a guy off of RC Groups, we will be able to do everything. We'll be able to do safe. We'll be able to do a panic button. You can do everything you want.
Because Dave's the man.
After that guy's the man, we're going to have a lot of props to a lot of different folks. I just absorb the information well.
I like to see how you program it, get into that a little bit. I've got 2 planes with safe in it, and I really enjoy flying them. They fly great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think safe is better for people that already know how to fly, because they know that the plane isn't supposed to act like that.
Well,
If that makes sense.
I can hand toss my park zone Wildcat in safe, and it just takes straight off level. And I can flip out of it. I usually run 80-30 expo on it in rates. Flies like a dream.
Yeah.
When I
Dr.
get
Roy, I'll tell you what, you can't program the AR636 through your radio. I think you said you have a DX9, and if that's the case, we can at least make it where you can adjust the gains through the radio for each axis, which will be nice. But you can't program the whole receiver through the radio. Now, the new AR637T, that one will be able to do, you can do forward programming from, I think, any Gen 2 DX series radio and higher. So like your DX6, DX8, DX9, IX12, IX20, DX18, DX20. There's going to be quite a few radios that you'll be able to program that receiver right from the radio. So it should open up a lot of doors. I have not, Edward, and the sailplanes, depending on the type of sailplane you're talking about, when you start getting into some of the more complex sailplanes, like with like full span spoilers and V-tail configurations and things like that, the programming start getting a lot more complicated.
We'll see how this works.
Jeff's Custom, I believe that Dave ordered you the bind and fly version. We kept telling him to get you the bind and fly version. I don't know exactly which one he got you, but I think that's what he got you. Jeff's Custom, it will have AS3X, and you can also program it with Safe Select if you want it. Yeah, Wreck 'em Roy, that'll be fine if you have a DX6E. We'll still be able to get the airplane programmed on the AR636, no problem. Oh, wait. A DX6. You won't be able to use a panic button. And we'll have to program safe into like your flap channel or something. That's a 6-channel airplane you have, isn't it? It's yeah, that's got ailerons, elevator, rudder, flaps, gear, the whole bit. So it takes all 6 channels of your radio just to run the control surfaces. So we'll have to get a little creative to get safe to work.
Hello, Dennis Farley. You are a moderator now. I got to go back from StreamYard to YouTube. I've got it open so I can really get in the chat real good.
So, Wreck 'em Roy, I know that you may have switches that you're not using, but all 6 channels, like your radio, your transmitter can only transmit on 6 channels, right? So, because it can only transmit on 6 channels, whenever you turn safe on and off, it does that through a 7th channel, like an aux 2. And panic is usually on an 8th channel, like an aux 3. So we'll have to get kind of creative on how we set up the safe modes. We'll have to mix it into your gear or your flaps or something. You know, so maybe when you go down one notch of flaps, it'll turn safe on. Or anytime you have your flaps, it'll turn on safe. And once you put your flaps up, it will turn safe off, where it will just be flying on the AS3X, just the gyro.
See you, Wayne Lee. Come back if you get a chance.
You know, for a second there, my dyslexic ass thought that Wayne Lee said he was going to go pee on the dogs. I'm like, that's you showed them. You showed them who's boss.
I posted a link in the Palace Lounge. See if anybody else comes in, joins us. I don't do many live shows. There's Josh Weaving. Hop in, Josh. Here's a link if you want to come on, brother.
Josh is in the middle of an awesome edit.
That's the wrong link. Hang on a second. Anybody wants to come on, I can have up to 5 guests on here.
Okay, we're going to have a pretty cool video that I'm going to be releasing here in a couple of days. I got to go do some editing myself. But all I will say is I fly at the same field that they filmed the motion RC videos. So I may have been able to get a first look at a brand new airplane today. But I am bound to secrecy until they post their own video.
Josh, you're a moderator now. Y'all keep the trolls out of my chat. I don't care who comes in, but if they get disorderly, I want them out.
So I'm not allowed to make another thumbnail on your.
Oh yeah, you can. I don't care about you. You don't matter.
What?
How's Amy?
I don't know. Ask her.
No, not right.
Hi, Amy.
Please stop. Turn it back. Hi.
Don't put me on camera.
Where's Private Amy at?
Private Amy. No, Amy. It's Pilot. It's Pilot Ryan.
She's Captain Amy, I'm sure.
That was so funny.
She's General Amy.
Yeah, right.
General Amy.
Around here, I was in the Navy, man. She's Admiral Amy.
Yeah.
I run a tight ship. full of pirates.
But pirates.
What?
Tell her I got earbuds in. I can hear her. Tell her.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, she says that's good.
I don't know who this Jeff is. Come on in here, Jeff.
What's up, guys?
Club, brother.
Oh, look at this guy.
Hey.
What's up? Look like we got mug shots up here.
I
I swear I didn't do it.
It wasn't
I,
me. It wasn't me.
I can do it that way. I guess won't be as bad.
Swear
Rubbing the
off.
puppy.
I swear.
Rubbing the
That's
puppy.
fun, Jeff.
Y'all doing all right?
Oh yeah, just hanging out.
I hear you.
Just,
Same here, man.
just running the test stream with this. It's a new format. You don't have to use OBS when you use this. You go right into StreamYard and set up a live show, create one in it, name it, title it, and you connect. You've already got your YouTube channel hooked up to it. You just hit the live button, boom, there you go.
Yeah, I've seen a few guys using StreamYard on different chats and things like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it works pretty good. I think I can have up to 5 guests on the panel. So Dave takes up 5 people by himself. Dave's a hoot. Gotta get Josh in here and Michael.
Yeah, Dave's killing it, man. He's doing a great job.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I'll try to support the RC community and they support me. There's a lot of knowledge out there to be learned from everybody.
Yeah, it is. It's a good community, man. That's for sure.
Yes. Dennis says he needs a smoke.
How's
just
the house
something I
going,
do.
Dave?
What's that?
How's the house doing, Dave?
It's good. It's good. You know, we're finally kind of all moved in. We still got to go and
EQRC's in the house.
Cool, man.
Yeah, we still got to go do some cleaning in the old house, but we got everything moved into this one, and you know, I got some TVs mounted on the wall.
Now, did you change locations?
We didn't change states. We just moved down the road, like I think it was 16 miles or something. And
We're just on the better side.
we're just in a different zip code of the same county.
I got you. I hear you.
The better part of the county, I think.
We moved into one of them gentrified neighborhoods.
It's true.
I hear the missus back there. Tell her we said hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
we kicked it up a notch. You know,
I hear
we're
you. Moving on up.
yeah, a little bit.
That's good. Hey, they say it's a seller's market right now, man.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case here in Atlanta, man. There's a lot of real estate for sale in Atlanta. So,
Yeah, I've got some of my friends moved down to Atlanta, but they moved into some posh patio home resort down there.
yeah, we didn't quite step it up to, you know, to bougie resort status, but it's pretty nice.
$600,000 for a house.
What's up, trucking?
So I tell you, we're about 5. Oh, Randy,
Ooh, what the hell was that?
that was uncalled for, man.
That was a friend of mine. Yeah, he's a truck driver.
He ain't riding the cabazon.
No, he's
What kind of friends you got, Ruff?
Sounds like that
low
was
and high.
dummies, man.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
high
sending me
low.
videos of bitches getting their fingers cut off.
I know, that was scary, right? He's like,
Man.
what?
That was like some Faces of Death shit.
No shit.
I thought he'd come in here and be a little bit gentle, but I guess not. So I took him out.
No, he like Jimmy Fly snooked that shit right off the top rope.
He does a lot of live streaming, and they troll his account a whole lot. I hang with him a lot, and he likes a lot of drama.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he shows off for drama a lot. So
Damn.
he was seeing me live. It's just payback, I guess.
Yeah. That's a good way to get people to go, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What in the hell is he doing? That radio play?
It's like Howard Stern, man.
Damn.
Right.
Like,
Damn.
what am I looking at here? Why would that guy
Right.
do that so slow?
I know.
Hey, you're liable to see anything on my show.
Oh,
I had a friend send me pictures, 24 pictures of that guy they bombed over in Iran.
What, before or after?
After.
How much was left?
He did body parts.
Somebody, you see this spot right here?
Yeah, that's where he used to be.
Yeah. That was a stain.
Yeah, see this shadow in the wall? That's where his blood
These
splattered
things don't need
everywhere
to be
when the
seen.
bomb was exploding in
These
his
things-
face.
These things don't need to be seen in public or in social media. Trust me.
That's definitely not for kids. Okay.
My channel's not for kids, no way.
Yeah. I got to put that disclaimer on all my videos before I start
Yes.
dropping F-bombs.
No doubt.
Talking about weed. Like, God, why did you go there?
I don't know, Josh. That's what he sent me was 24 pictures of the aftermath after he'd been hit.
Of General, whatever the hell that guy's name was.
Yeah. And Josh,
Soleimani.
I don't know where the origin of those pictures came from. Usually it's from a military guy.
General, I used to be in one piece.
I don't think a journalism would take those pictures and get them released to the public, but pretty bad.
Lord. So is everybody ready to go back to work tomorrow?
Man, no. I went one day last week. It was enough.
I can't hear anybody. What's up?
You can't hear nobody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I got.
I tried to switch where I could see the chat too.
Can you
Private
see
Ryan.
it?
I was watching Private Ryan.
No, I can't. If I look at the chat, I can't see you guys.
Oh, can you open up another window and open up the live stream in YouTube and just mute it and read the chat that way?
I don't know if I do that. It might take me out of the StreamYard, so I don't know. I'm still learning how all this stuff works.
Well, I've got 5 tabs open on my laptop right now, and I'm looking at y'all through StreamYard page. But if I want to go in and moderate somebody, and I got to do it through YouTube, give them a moderator.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still
put the
learning all
link
this
back,
stuff.
Randy, I think Josh
See, I
was
can't
saying
hear
he's gonna
Dave
jump
right
in.
now. I see his mouth moving, but I can't hear him.
That's probably good.
Let me see
Hey,
if I can.
Randy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, Dave.
Oh, all right. All
Yeah,
right.
I don't hear Dave for some reason.
Tell Jeff he ain't missing out on nothing.
He said
You
you ain't
talking shit, Dave.
He said you ain't missing out on nothing. Yeah.
I don't know why I can't hear him. I could hear him fine until I went to the chat.
Hello, Christy. Made you a moderator. No,
This is what. Look, this is what you call a hard life right here. You guys see this?
Oh yeah, hard living.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man.
Yeah,
That's
it looks
the new
like he's
puppy.
got it real rough.
Say, hey, buddy, It's a golden doodle.
In 1990, I had a friend was in Iraq War, Desert Storm, and he was a tank driver. And when he got to come home, he brought some CDs home of some night kills. They have a perimeter around their base, and they got a like a time that they're supposed to be not out, and they had 3 suspects come real close to their base, sneaking in, and they took them out with night vision, infrared, with 20 millimeter cannons.
Charge your phone.
Just a matter of seconds, they were gone.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you? Not too good.
No, I've seen stuff in the war that I shouldn't be seeing, but I have seen it.
I'm playing with buttons on this thing now.
A lot of that stuff shouldn't be put out to public, but what I've seen is private hands. It's usually passed along the soldiers. In some way or another, it makes it back home. My friend Danny, he give me some real Iraqi money with Saddam all over it.
Huh. That'll probably be a collector's thing one day.
I got several brand new bills that come out of his house.
Hey, that's cool. Can you hear me, Dave?
I can hear you.
Can
I
you hear
can't
me,
hear you.
Dave?
I don't know why.
Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Ruff. I just can't hear Dave. I don't know why.
You can't hear me? Still? Awesome.
Sign language.
You're number 1.
Hello, buddy.
Oh, damn. Hey, Josh, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
I can't hear Josh either.
Can you guys hear me?
I can kind of hear you, Ben, just
We'll
barely.
go back out and come back in.
No. My stuff is low. Now I hear feedback. Oh wait, yeah, I'm still playing
Oh,
yeah, there we go. Now I got my YouTube turned off.
Yeah, you're fine now.
That's good. Harley the RC guy.
Welcome. Oh, no.
you can't have that on YouTube.
God.
Randy, you just been banned for life, my friend.
I got a feeling I know who that is.
Yeah, I recognized him.
This one won't be made public. I guarantee you that.
No, don't do that.
Now I can hear you.
You better learn how to do some editing.
Yeah, just make that the whole screen.
Snip, snip. And blow it up. Yeah. Yeah,
That
Hey, all y'all people.
That
all y'all
killed
people
this
in the
show.
chat just got a little special surprise.
I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek.
I got a feeling I know who that is.
Yeah, I recognized him.
This one won't be made public. I guarantee you that.
No, don't do that.
Now I can hear you.
You better learn how to do some editing.
Yeah, just make that the whole screen.
Snip, snip. And blow it up. Yeah. Yeah.
That
Hey,
killed,
all y'all people
that killed
in
this
the
show.
chat just got a little special surprise.
I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek.
You missed it, Jeff. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I had to go back out and come back in. What did I miss?
You missed
You missed some porn.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that-
Jeff, the RC guy, I think he's no Harley, the RC guy,
dang.
come in and started showing porn right off the bat.
Yep.
Dang.
What a bad man.
I thought that was him. I thought that was a live show.
I don't know who in the hell that was. I'll be honest with you.
Dang. So what'd you have to do? Block him out?
I just took him out the panel. They're paying me back, I guess, all the bad shit I've done to them.
Fail.
They stuck it to you.
Here comes somebody wanting in, and that ain't gonna happen.
So yeah, let me see if I can show this. I'll show you guys a sneak preview of this video I have coming out.
What is that?
That's where I was flying today.
What plane is it?
That's the Cessna.
Okay. The
Carbon
150?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that's a nice lake.
That's a nice plane, man.
It is.
Now, have you got wheels or floats on it?
Wheels.
Okay.
I may be doing some floats on these lakes here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
That's like I've got the big 2,000 millimeter Beaver, the first version, and the floats on that thing are massive, man. I fly that at our lake house.
Does it come
and
with
I mean-
floats?
Huh?
Does it come with floats?
No, you got to buy them. They're like another $200, but they're massive. I mean, they are huge, but it flies great off the water, though. I can tell you that.
Right. Yeah, it's cool.
That's
This,
sweet.
It's a very still lake.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all can't see what I see here being a host because this woman showed up. Now she's gone.
Was she good looking?
They're doing some naughty stuff. I'm figuring out how this works. And it ain't too well so far.
Did you see George from Tired Iron Aviation flying the Cessna with a 360 camera on top of it, Josh?
No, I didn't see that yet.
That was nice, man. That 360 camera is awesome, man. You know, where you can move your phone and see all around.
Right.
Pretty cool. That's a pretty cheap camera considering what you can do with it.
Oh, it's not the GoPro, or is it?
No, it's a 360 camera that if you're watching YouTube, you can actually move your phone in a direction and the camera will pivot around in 360 degrees.
Right.
And you can see anything all the way around while you're watching the video.
Right.
It's awesome.
Do you know what camera he's using?
I don't know the name of it. I'm sure you could look it up, but it's a 360-degree camera. And I've seen several videos on YouTube with guys using it. Dave may know which one it is, but it's not real big. I've seen it.
It is a GoPro.
Is it a GoPro?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll.
Yeah, there's like 3 GoPros now that'll do that.
Okay. All right.
It's a nice
That's
new
pretty
one.
cool, though, man. That I mean, anybody can watch the video and see a different view. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. Also makes editing a little bit easier. Let them choose whatever the hell they
Who's
want.
playing that one
Yeah.
now? Who's playing that one now?
Nobody. It is the GoPro Max.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the new one. What's the price on that one, Dave?
Expensive as fuck.
Well, now the one I saw was only like a couple $100.
I think the max is like, I feel like it's 400 some. I think it's in the lower end without all the extra features.
Huh? Maybe it's $499, $500 for the GoPro Max.
Well, I'm wondering if they're making a knockoff like on Banggood or something.
That's why I was asking.
There might be because that's what Banggood does.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a few of them, and that's why I was wondering, you know, if there's something that's say a lower price. I was curious if the quality was still decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you turn up your audio, Josh?
I'm running this computer mic.
Okay, because I can barely hear you.
All right, I'm trying to talk loud. I'll see if I can turn it up or something.
He'll be screaming in a minute.
Well, be a horse.
So I guess I can't actually comment in the chats unless I go to the YouTube stream.
I can in here, but it's better if you do it through the YouTube group.
Yeah.
This is a 3D model I'm working on, guys.
Too many moving parts for me, man.
Big throw surfaces on it.
You got that right.
It's something I've always wanted to learn how to do. It's 3D.
I can do it on a simulator pretty good, but I've never tried it in the field.
I'm gonna try to get me the RF9 because it's got my 300 extra on there, the latest E-Flight planes,
Yeah.
so I can work it out.
I want to see that new flight simulator that's coming out. I think Dave and some of the guys were talking about it last night. That looks pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, dude, the Microsoft, the Flight
Yeah.
Simulator freaking 2020 looks badass.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. I just wish they would make it where you could use your transmitter, you know?
Well, it's supposed to be scale airplanes, so you use like, a yoke.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a friend of mine. He's got his room set up with monitors all the way around him, like you're sitting in a cockpit. He's actually got foot pedals, yoke, big chair. I mean, it's like you're sitting in the cockpit of an airplane, man, when he flies his simulator. It's awesome.
Yeah, I've got all that shit. I've got the yoke and a throttle quadrant and the rudder pedals.
Damn.
It's really a shame that people's already bought the RF8 simulator, and you can't buy an update where you can put the latest model to it.
You can, Randy. It's $100.
Yeah. It's called RF9, Dave.
Yeah, it's $100.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got Real Flight. That's the one I normally use. I like it.
Yeah, I've got Real Flight 8, and man, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy, I said that 300 and RF9 you were talking about, it does fly pretty good.
Yeah.
I love that plane. It flies great.
Dave, or you or Josh, any of you guys into helicopters at all?
Just a little bit, but too much going on to get one of those nice ones.
Yeah. I mean, I dig helicopter. I've never flown an actual helicopter. I like them. I'd love to learn.
I
Yeah,
float in a
I love those Robands, man, that Motion's got. But only time I've ever tried anything other than an air hog, man, it didn't work out real good. And I heard they're really expensive to work on, you know. So,
Yeah,
guy told me you crash one, you better break out your credit cards, you know.
right. Yeah, I've had some of those like axial helicopters that are about that big,
Yeah.
and that have like two rotors on
Oh
them.
yeah. See, that's what makes you think you're good until you go get a big one, and then you got a problem, you know.
Right. Yeah, and those are not collective pitch,
Right.
so they fly a little bit different than a real one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. I'm telling you, man, I could land air hogs anywhere in the house, you know. And so I go out and buy this Walkira, that's pretty good size, and I'm trying to hover it and back it up into my leg with carbon props. It tore my jeans, man. Luckily, it bruised my leg, didn't cut me. But I said, you know what? We're done with this hobby, so let's move on to airplanes. Yeah. Some guy, I
welcome.
think Gooniac was saying last night that somebody just about cut their arm off at his field with a helicopter yesterday.
Yeah. Apparently, they had to be carted off in an ambulance. In the
Yeah.
ambulance.
Damn.
Welcome, RC Stinger, and welcome, Fred Barron.
What's up, Fred?
Hey, Fred Barron.
All right, well, look, guys, I'm going to get out of here and give somebody else a shot, all right?
That's bullshit, Jeff.
Ain't no need rushing off, Jeff.
Hey, man, I'd like to give everybody else a little shot here, buddy. Y'all been good to me, and I appreciate it. And I'll stay in the chat a little bit, and I'll see you guys later.
Peace, brother.
See you, man.
Take care.
You too, bud.
We'll see you guys. See you, Jeff. So, Dennis, I'm reading that comment about tracking program. That sounds like pretty cool stuff.
Jeff asked if I know anything about helis. I rode in one, a Robertson R44 Raven one time, but other than that, I don't know anything about helicopters. I'm getting an echo from somebody. I
I
know
don't
not.
think it's me because I've got my headphones on, so
I just changed the setting. It may stop audio processing.
Hello. I don't hear it now.
Yeah, I think it's whether or not I had audio processing on mine. So it can. That's the problem with the laptop. It's picking up the speakers. What's going up to the microphone?
I got earbuds in and a microphone here. It's pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
Josh, what are you working on?
This edit for this video I did today.
The top secret?
I showed a little bit earlier.
I don't think I caught it.
Let's see if it'll play again.
That's okay. I'll see it once you get it up and running.
Yep.
You're a diehard out there flying in the rain.
Yeah, everybody thinks it was rain. It was like snow.
Yeah, I can see it misting snow and rain on you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Diehard.
That's all I got. It was rain and then sleet. It was bouncing on the styrofoam. You could hear it in the
Oh, yeah.
mic. And then it turned to snow. And I heard somebody this morning. I heard a plow just scrape a little bit. And I was like, oh, yeah, we got some. So that's what got me out to fly again today because it was snow on the ground. It makes it look a little bit nicer, And then the lakes where I was flying at, they were halfway frozen over. So it was a pretty cool shot.
Cool. So you got a chance to fly the 300 extra on that simulator?
Yep.
What did you think about it?
It was nice. It was nice and precise.
It lands good.
Yep.
It floats forever. Just seems like it takes forever for it to slow down and drop. I need to get it out and fly it. I've got
Do
to
it, man. Don't
I've
be
got-
afraid.
I got to pay my dues again for this year, and I got to renew my AMA license if I fly at that field again. And I'm not sure which way I'm going to go with it yet.
Just don't pay for the FAA. Those motherfuckers.
That's $75. Then I have to pay $100 for my field for a year. And I found a local field that's a little bit further away, and they only charge $25. The members take care of the mowing. I pay $60 up here, and I think I pay $40 a year for the maintenance. So, or it's $40 and $60, however they do it, it's $100 a year. They hire the mowing out.
Yeah, I think the club that I fly at is like $75 a year, but I mean, we do a lot of good stuff with the money too. You know, we sponsor a big event up in Dalton, Georgia every year. That's quite a bit of money. And we do like we're always doing improvements to the runway. Like we'll repave and repaint the runway every now and then. So you know, we do good stuff with that $75. Other than mow the grass.
This stream don't works pretty good, Josh. If you ever want to decide to use this format,
Yeah, I may give it a shot sometime. What you doing there, Dave?
What?
Never mind. I don't want to know.
I had an itch on my hand. I was scratching my hand.
Sure you did, Pilot Ryan.
Yeah, you mean privates, Ryan? Ryan's privates?
we got 15 watching, it says, and we've been live 102 minutes.
That's an hour and 2 minutes. 6-2.
Yep. And I've had porn showed on here only once, and a cut off finger only once.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta screen your people coming in better.
Well, I let Trucking in because I thought he would be all right for a little bit, but evidently him cutting fingers off wasn't good. This other guy that come in, no, that ain't gonna happen no more. Then this other person wanted in, and I didn't let him in, but I could see him down here in the bottom what they were showing. And I'm gonna go back and review it. He's got a name on Facebook. It showed his name, but I was gonna write it down so I could find him. I don't know the guy's name. When you do a lot of live streams, you're gonna find a lot of trolls that come in on live. They'll troll you, and they just troublemakers. That's all they're after is to make trouble.
Whatever, man. I mean, at least she wasn't ugly.
Some people like to have fun.
Oh yeah, they have too much fun. But I won't be able to put this on a public. I'll have to keep it private.
Not anymore, you won't.
No, this one won't go public.
Nope, you'd have to download it and then find that section, black that part of the screen out for them 5 seconds or whatever, and then republish.
I don't know if I can or not once it's been posted live. I don't know if I can go in and re-edit it or not.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can edit it, but you could down. I mean, not that you'd want to. Nobody wants to watch a live stream after it's already been aired, but like you can download it and edit it and then put it back up later for people that want to watch us again.
It's a damn shame they come on and do that to me. I know one person that did it. I don't know about the other two. There's 3 people on my shit list right now. Yeah. I've got the rights to who comes on. I should have waited instead of letting him on. And the other guy, I wasn't for sure who he was. But when I let him on the show, he went right to porn. I said, God, what's wrong with these people?
He's probably thinking about you. He kicked me out. What's wrong with him?
Right?
Yeah, this ain't Pornhub. Shit, they're on the wrong channel, man.
They probably didn't know they were streaming on YouTube.
They trying to get me strikes on my channel already. Guys, it's been fun. I'm thinking I'll cut it short, keep it short and sweet. Just running tests basically is all I'm trying to do. My nightbot didn't really work all that well. He timed out a few people. Let me see if I can show you what it's done. And I don't have it set up right. Let's see if I can share this page for y'all. This is a nightbot. It's supposed to put links in. Can y'all see this?
Yeah, we see this.
I do see it. Yep.
It says it's timed out somebody 5 times. And I've got some links in the command here that's custom. And I was thinking it'd show my Facebook page, my Instagram page, and subscribe to YouTube. But I go back to dashboard and it's only made one comment the whole show. It timed out Roy for 5 seconds
Have a good night,
for
Joseph.
posting caps. Flyby for posting emojis.
I'm gonna put it in support each other and see what it says.
Timed out 5 seconds.
Do it in all caps.
And I've got to reset this up because this would be helpful for guys that's wanting to run links in their live chat. But I'm going to do some work on this page.
I don't want to do that.
But it's not working that well. I've got to do some work on that.
Yeah, let's take out the all caps thing except for one exception for Roy.
Yeah, Wreckham Royce gets a pass on using all caps.
Somebody try all caps and see if the nightbot comes in and times you out for 5 seconds.
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
There he was. He did show up there, Marshall.
But it did a good job.
Camps warning.
It didn't get Josh, but it nabbed me.
See, there's a certain way you can program for it to relay your links into your chat at intervals so often during your stream. And I just don't have it set up right. I didn't have it set up to do this, but it did. So it's something new.
I think it is.
Nightbot is right over the weaving. He's gonna get you, Josh.
Red Baron says I was going to join for a bit, but iMac does not support StreamYard. And I'm not going to download a browser. Yep.
Yep. It's still
StreamYard, I linked it to my Facebook page, I believe, to get to use it.
so
Then
it only
link.
only blocks the chat in the StreamYard chat. It doesn't block it in the YouTube chat.
It should be the same.
No, I can say whatever I want in the YouTube chat.
Really? I don't see it. There's Deuces Wild. Make him a moderator.
Yeah, he took off, but yeah, you can still make him a mod.
He'll still be listed as a moderator when he comes back because it records it into that manager
Yeah,
for me.
it keeps that crap forever.
Yeah, it keeps it in there. Just like Victor was in my last live stream, another guy, I made them moderators after the show and he'll remember them.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah, it's got a little box somewhere you can find it if you look hard enough. You know, you can add and take away when you're not in the chat.
Yeah, it is kind of very weird.
Y'all are right. It's not showing up in YouTube. I don't know. I might have to do something different to get that to work over there. But I don't know. Josh, StreamYard is not really something you got to download. You just got to agree to use it, bookmark it, go back to it, open it up.
Right.
I believe.
Well, I mean, one of the things you said though is limit of 5. I mean, sometimes
Yeah,
it's easily.
it's me and 5 guests. That's all you can have. That's what it told me before.
Right.
But if you're wanting more, you'd have to go through Zoom, I guess.
Yeah. You know what I want to do is get Zoom hooked up straight into YouTube.
Well, I was noticing that there's a option for paid members in Zoom where you can connect your meeting straight to a live YouTube by hitting a button, and you bypass.
Look
You
for
can,
that.
huh?
When I first looked for that, I didn't get the perception that it was a page, but then I was like, it must be because I can't find it. But I
Well,
haven't tried it since I paid. You know what I mean? So,
it's supposed to be down there where it says leave meeting. Next
yeah,
to it, somewhere right in there, it should show options.
Yep.
And if it's not in there, I don't know where it could be. But they've added a new feature where you can stream straight from Zoom somehow or another.
Yeah. And I still don't see it where I was expecting it, where I saw those videos online. But
That's where I seen it, was those videos online. And I asked a customer support in Zoom,
Yeah.
they said it was only for paid members. So I wasn't for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm still not seeing it.
Talk to customer support and see what they can tell you. Maybe they can help you out. Maybe I'm not able to see what you can see on a paid member. I'm just a basic member.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if Zoom will let you do that. I'd kind of be surprised because it's set up to be more of you know, it looks like it's more of like a professional, teleconferencing thing like Cisco WebEx or something like that. So if it does let you do it, I'd be kind of surprised. But maybe it'd be an easy way to distribute a conference out to a large audience.
Well, I mean, Dave, the WebEx and all has those limits where you got to pay more, and you're right. Whereas if you put it to YouTube and Zoom does let you do that, then it's pretty much on YouTube's server for your company's benefit. But
Right.
I think that Randy's right that if it's something that I do want to use and I can't find it, because I've seen it on the you can look it up, Zoom conference to YouTube, and they show that button. They show people making it look easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that video and I said, well, that'd make a good option where I don't have to go through OBS to go live stream. I've got OBS on my laptop and I I realize how to use it, but I I just haven't linked it all together yet. Thought I'd try this StreamYard. It's pretty simple. You can go live right out of StreamYard, right in your YouTube. You can schedule a show different times with this. Um, it's just an easy format to go live.
I'd like to know what all it integrates with, and like say if it does anything with the comments or whatever else. Maybe just the way. I'd be curious about the sound. All things we got to test. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
what Dave and I were getting at for business is, that's them on YouTube as the end user. They're not talking back into YouTube. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Where if I have like a lunch and learn or something that I want to do for a company that's got 500 employees, instead of doing a WebEx, for with 500 people, because WebEx gets expensive if you've got 500 people on there. But you do a WebEx with like 4 people that are like your presenters for a lunch and learn, and you can broadcast it on YouTube and just do up like a private link for everybody in your company, and everybody jumps in on YouTube server. You just did your lunch and learn for a fraction of the cost instead of paying for 500 people worth of WebEx.
I'd check into it, Josh. See what you can find out.
Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons why I did the purchasing thing is I may use it at work. I don't know, but figured I'd go ahead and buy it and then find out, if it's useful at work. Then maybe more speakers.
Yeah, and Zoom seems to work pretty good. I don't have any complaints about it.
I think Zoom is a heck of a lot better than WebEx. I was really the only one at my company that could figure out how to Zoom, how to broadcast a clean audio along with the video and be in sync. It was
Yeah.
crazy that nobody else could, and even the WebEx people, they were just like, oh, we can't do it, and I was like, oh my gosh, but
Yeah, that's kind of surprising that the WebEx people would say that. We use WebEx at my company, and we like it pretty well, but it is, we have a very elaborate WebEx setup, that has,
expensive for a lot of people.
yeah, we pay tens of thousands of dollars a month to use WebEx. It's way different than Zoom. And it integrates with like your Office 365 calendars for all your users and shit like that. It's pretty crazy. And I know Zoom does that to some degree, but it's not not the same.
Yeah, we had people that were. How long you been on Office 365?
Oh man, I've been using Office 365 for several years.
Well, I was actually
Um,
about your company.
yeah, so at the company, I mean, I just started with this company back in August. But they've been on Office 365, since the inception of the company, or since the inception of Office 365. Like
Yeah.
when it first went available for businesses, they went ahead and jumped on that because the Active Directory integration for authentication service is pretty awesome when you go through there.
The company that I was at was a dinosaur, and it was only about, I don't know, 9 months ago that they switched over.
Mm. Yeah, they're a little late on the train, man.
Oh yeah, and they screwed the pooch on all their AD and their mailboxes and their conversion, and they had people not getting mail, some people getting other people's mail. It was so back and forth, and they got me, trying to figure it out for them, but also reverse engineering, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not actually doing this AD, the Active Directory configurations. So I'm not going to beat my brain to a pulp trying to figure it out for you guys. I'm just going to wait till you finalize, and then I'll tell you what you need to change up to make things better. Because man, you can't jump in the middle of somebody's work like that when they don't know what they're doing.
You don't need that plane, Randy.
I'm gonna throw it away.
Yeah, just throw that bitch on the floor. That thing's got a floppy rudder, man. You ain't got any servos in there, do you?
No, I don't have any electronics in it yet at all. No motor. I've got everything to go in it though. Just gotta bear down and get it all done. That's gonna be my practice 3D bird.
Finish him. Finish him.
I've only got basically $2 of foam board in that plane. Only used 2 sheets to make the whole plane.
Oh, did you make that out of like some flight test plans, or did you find it somewhere else?
I got the plans off of RC Group.
Oh, gotcha.
I printed out, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 sheets and just traced it all. I cut them all out and traced them on the board and cut all them out, hot glued them all together. Painted on it for about 7 days last winter. And I got so sick of painting it, I quit. It's not finished painted. I'm not finished with paint yet, but
yeah, Dennis, I'm pretty comfortable with my sexuality, man. I'll tell anybody they got a floppy rudder.
I'll figure it up and I'll have to repair it. So I'm not going to finish painting it right now.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back, fellas.
We got 8 people watching, Josh.
Yeah, I'm watching the comments over here and the stream over here.
I try to break out the chat out of YouTube and bring it in here, but I can see chat over here in StreamYard, but you can't make them moderators from here. You have to do it through YouTube and stuff like that. So I got 2 tabs open.
Can you like maybe share the chat or something in
I can show you what I see here. You want to see it?
I'm gonna say hesitantly, I'm gonna say yes. You gotta be careful. Fred's warning us coming across the streams.
Do you see this?
Yeah, it doesn't look like much of a delay either.
This is what I'm looking at.
Oh, I see how it does that. So now, I don't know what it's because the thing is, I can't. Well, let's see. Oh wait, now I can, because I went from private chat to live comments within stream on the internet, and now I can see.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we can do the private chat or the live comments. That's cool.
Can you do a share screen yourself?
I can try.
I don't know if I got that feature on for my guest or not. I guess I do because they're showing fingers being cut off and horn on here. So I guess you can show stuff.
Oh wait, yeah. All right, there we go. You should be able to see it now.
Who was that? The Fred Barron, the Foamzilla. So this is a plane I built out of foam board. It is I built this off of the 3D, like the 3 view from like a Vans RV14. And other than the canopy, because I'm not that good with forming like plastic, but it came out pretty good. This is all Dollar Tree foam board. This took like 6 sheets of foam board to make. It's a big.
It's a big old hunker.
It is, man. It's got a big ass motor in it. This thing will run off a 4S. It's got a big, I think a 70 amp ESC in this thing.
You flown it?
It'll haul ass, man. Oh yeah, yeah. It flies awesome. This thing is like a big fat baby, dude.
Is it?
It is.
Is it after a real model called Fat Baby?
No. No, it's a Vans. It's a Vans RV14. If you look at, hold on, I'm gonna separate the wings here because I'm just kind of holding it up like a pancake, so the wings separate. It's a 1400 millimeter.
It's a big bird. Mine's got like a 480 motor that's going to go in it, but it's a huge heavy motor. It's called a Power Up brand. It's like a 50 size can, and I'm not sure the length of it, but it's an outrunner. And it's got 1200 kV, and I'm gonna prop it with a 10x7 with a prop saver to begin with, see how that does. But it's going to have a 45 amp ESC in it, the lemon receiver, the 4 9-gram servos. I'm gonna see how well it does with that, and I might down prop it down to a 9.6 or 10.5 or 10.4.5. It all depends on how it holds a hover.
All right, so I'm gonna share my screen here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not.
I have to put it up here, I believe.
Oh, all right. Yep, so this is what I was attempting to accomplish with that airplane was with this little guy. Uh-oh, that's not what I want. It's hard to pull these up full screen, but yeah, that's the airplane, but I just can't form that clear plastic.
Hey, Dave, you know what I did with one of mine that I was messing around with? I took a Coke bottle.
Oh shit. I'll stop scared.
So I took a Coke bottle and sliced it in the clear area.
Yeah.
They curve, and then I just rolled it a little bit of heat from a hot air dryer,
Mm-hmm.
and it was nice. I glued it in from the bottom so you couldn't see it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought about doing on this one. And I think you can go to like the Family Dollar or whatever and still find old 3-liter Coke bottles. And I was gonna take like a piece of just go get like some hobby foam, like a big block of hobby foam, and just sand the hobby foam to the shape of the canopy the way I want it, and then take one of them 3-liter Coke bottles and use a heat gun, to just kind of form it around the foam. Just use the foam as like a core,
Yeah.
and then mold the canopy around it, and see how that turns out.
If any of that foam that they have is like, say, that the air will pass through easy, and could even do it with like not necessarily closed cell foam, but I guess open cell foam, and then just stick a straight vacuum there. But yeah, I know I was at the dollar store and they had like a long bottle. That would be pretty cool.
I'd have to go check out what they got. My wife goes to like Hobby Lobby and Michael's and Joann's and shit all the time. So, anytime she goes there, I go and like toy around with, what can I do with these wood sticks? Because a lot of the stuff that I did when I was first starting in this hobby was building airplanes out of foam board and freaking chopsticks, dude.
I've got another plan that I downloaded. I've got them all printed off into a folder in my bedroom. It's a 32-inch. I think it's called a slowpoke, but it's a 3D airplane. If I build another one besides this 540 Edge, if I decide to build one, it'd probably be that one. So I've already got the plans and printed out. And I've got 2 extra sheets of foam that I'm not using. So that's in the future, maybe.
Yeah.
Doing that one.
Yeah, Eric, I had grabbed a canopy. A buddy of mine that flies at the field that I fly at had crashed one of the Cirrus SR-22 models, and he gave me the canopy from his SR-22, but it wasn't quite big enough to fit on the fuselage of this plane that I've got here, because I was going to try and somehow integrate that into the model.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, that it just wasn't big enough, man. My plane is just too big.
I've been sitting on all the electronics for this plane for a year. I bought everything that I needed last year from a business in Florida that went out of business, like a mom and pop store. And he'd been in business 30, 40 years, RC. And he finally just sold out. I bought a lot of stuff, inventory, nuts and bolts, and connectors. And I bought all his surplus out when he did sell out. But I bought everything from him to go in this plane. But it looks like I might have to buy some different kind of clevises and linkages now, because what I really want to put on this 3D plane, I've got the horns, but the rods I've got, they're Durbros, and they're made up in 20 inches and maybe 32 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not a screw-on crevice, so I might buy some different kind of linkages or hand make them, and I really don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I did with my F-18. You know, at Hobbytown, we've got a Hobbytown right down the road from us, and you can buy like threaded rod. You know,
Right.
like 12-inch lengths of threaded rod in various different sizes, and then you just go buy the ball links to stick on the end. And
I've got to drive.
I just use like a cutoff wheel to cut the threaded rod to like 1.5 inches, 2 inches, or whatever.
There's no hobby shops around here where I live. I'd have to drive maybe 45 miles or better to a hobby store.
Amazon, man. Amazon is an awesome hobby shop.
Yep.
They got all kinds of knickknacks. I get all my servo leads, everything. I get a lot of stuff from Amazon that you know, if I try to go to Hobbytown and buy like a servo extension, they want like $6 for like a Spectrum servo extension. Like, are you fucking high? You know, like I ain't paying $6 for 3 wires and 2 connectors.
I can usually get them for about 99 cents a piece.
Yeah. I'll pay like $5 and get a pack of 12.
Yeah. Not going to give a whole lot for them. But this guy, he's so light, medium, and heavy wire in this connecting. So I've got a variety of all kinds of stuff bought up to build with.
Yep, and the other thing that I have, you know, and I still use it from time to time from my days of making flight test planes, is I think I bought a pack of 12, and I think each one is probably 3 foot long of the like the piano wire.
Right.
You know, like flight test uses, and you just need to make like a little Z bend. You can use a regular servo horn on one side, and for the control surface, you know, take a little piece of hobby, you know, a little piece of like hobby plyboard, and cut it out in the shape of a control horn and glue it to the thing. You know, just cut like a little slit in the control surface, jam it in there with some hot glue.
My big 3D 300 Extra, it's got ball links on 23 gram digital Metal Gear servos, and they're up to par. And I don't know if I'm going to go to that extreme for a foam board or not, but I want some good links, you know.
Yeah.
I want them solid where they move. I'm going to put the servos real close to the tail feathers back here in the back, so the links are going to be real short, so the throws will be real quick on it, and they're going to be short on the ailerons too. So
yeah, you should be able to.
The rods outside I can make, but I'm going to have to find some clevises. I really want some screw-on clevises so I can adjust them, spin them in or out. And I don't think I've got any of those. I got looking at my linkage rods last night, and none of them are threaded.
Let me see what I've got on here. You know, I'll show you my janky servo connections on this wing, and you can see my janky airfoil. I don't know if you can see that there, but you know, I've got the control rod here, and I've got like a Z-bend in where it goes to the control horn.
Yeah.
And that's just hobby ply. And the rod goes straight through, and it's just like a quick adjustment. You know, that little barrel mounts to the servo horn, and the rod just passes through. So I just undo. There's like a screw right here that I can loosen up, and the rod can go in and out of the
Right. It's called a quick connection. Quick connector. I've got some of those, but
Yeah, you see it?
yeah, I can see it.
And that works.
I can set mine up that way, but I don't know if these quick connectors I've got is the same size of the wire or not. That's something I might have to look at. I've got the wire gauge I've got is a .32, and I got a .47 is a thicker wire. And I'm not sure about the size of the quick connectors I've got.
Well, guys, I got to call it a night.
I'm going to call the stream. It's almost been 2 hours, guys. And if I can go in and edit some of this stuff out that I've seen tonight, I'll keep it public. If I can't, it's going to go private. But maybe, but maybe next time we can do this.
Well, yep. I saw a lot of privates. I'm just saying.
Private Ryan. We're going to keep it private Ryan. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, I think we saw Ryan's privates earlier.
I seen more than I wanted to tonight on here. Trust me. A bunch of yahoos. Peace, y'all.
See you later.
Yeah.
Chat, thanks for showing up. Y'all subscribe and hit the guys on the panel.
Be sure to y'all. Tomorrow night. We're going to be playing with this thing for Wreck 'em Roy tomorrow night on the Air Marshal Monday.
You got to yell it. You got to program it in all caps.
I do have to program it in all caps. I'll be sure to when I put his address on the box and I put it in like, you know, Wreck 'em Roy.
Night, Fred, Dennis, RC Stinger.
Night.
See y'all.
Yep. Have a good night, Randy.
Night, Dave.
See you later, boss.